Hello operators! Welcome to the Starcom Intergalactic Haulers Association training program. My name is John, Senior Logistics Instructor of the Haulers Association. Today, we're going to be talking through the Hauler application and how it can be used with stacking multiple contracts to optimize not only your flight path, but your profits. So, let's get into Module 1. The Hauler app is a third-party fan-made logistics management tool developed by TheSpaceCoder to assist Star Citizen haulers in planning, stacking, and optimizing multi-contract cargo routes. The Hauler app solves three problems that every hauler encounters. First, it lets you see all of your active contracts in one place. Second, it calculates the most efficient order in which to execute your pickups and drop-offs. And third, it tells you the total payout for all your contracts once completed. The app supports all locations across Stanton, Pyro, and Nex. It handles direct contracts, multiple drop-off contracts, and multiple pickup contracts. For this training module, we will focus on stacking planetary and stellar hauling contracts, the bread and butter of new logistics pilots. Open the Hauler app and keep it accessible alongside your game client. Starcom recommends running it on a second monitor or compatible device. Before we can use the Hauler app, we must have contracts to put into it. Let us cover Starcom's recommended approach to contract selection and stacking. Open your MobiGlass and navigate to the Contract Manager. Look for hauling contracts under the stellar and planetary category. What you see here are available freight contracts, listed by the corporations currently hiring logistics pilots, Kovalex Shipping, Red Wind Line Haul, and Ling Family Hauling, among others. When looking available contracts, you should be mindful of potential routes where you can load up at one station, make multiple deliveries en route, and return either empty or with a return contract from your final destination. Contract rank matters. Rookie contracts are smaller, fewer SU, shorter distances, lower pay. Senior contracts are larger and chain across more stops. Planetary contracts focus on traveling between logistics hubs on the surface of the various planets and moons within the system you are currently located. They can also involve drop-offs and collections from stations like Everest Harbor, Seraphim Station, or Port Tressler, depending which system you are in at the time. Stellar contracts will take you between the various different stations within that system. As your reputation with Kovalex, Red Wind, or Ling family grows, you will unlock higher rank contracts. Today's training applies equally to all ranks. Let's get our contracts into the app. Before you start, Starcom recommends signing into the Hauler app using Citizen ID. This means you can be included in the global stats, as well as tracking your own. Step 1. Set your starting location. In the Hauler app, locate the starting location field. Enter the station or planet surface location where you are currently docked. The app supports hundreds of locations across all three star systems. Begin typing and select from the dropdown. You then should select the ship you are using for the contracts. Step 2. Add your first contract. You can either type the details in manually or copy and paste from a screenshot. Starcom recommends using the Windows snipping tool, as this allows you to draw a box over the specific contract information you need. The screenshot needs to include all the information on the right side of the contract info screen. It should automatically copy across the payout from the contract, the cargo types and SCU amounts, and the locations for loading and offloading. Occasionally, it may not copy all the information correctly, but do not worry. You can manually edit this information if you need to. By default, it will give each contract a number, but we recommend using the contract name field to customize this. You need to do this process for each contract in your MobiGlass Contract Manager. Once complete, make sure you double-check all the contracts are showing correctly and match up the information from the Contract Manager. You can then click Submit All. If you forget to add a contract or decide to add another after submitting, you can open this tab up again and make changes. When you've made the changes, select Submit All again and wait for it to update the route planner. When calculation completes, you will see your optimized route, a step-by-step sequence of stops, ordered to minimize your total travel distance while respecting the order in which pickups and drop-offs must occur. You will see next to each collection and drop-off the respective contract name it is linked to. This will be helpful when organizing cargo. If you decide at any point you want to pick up any additional contracts or remove existing contracts, you can open the Contracts tab and do so. Remember to click Submit All again and allow the tool recalculate the route and total profit. Before concluding this training program, please take note of some additional Starcom approved tips and tricks when hauling multiple contracts. Firstly, organize your cargo based on location. Utilize the cargo bay when loading so that it's easy to offload and load at each location. Separating out each drop-off by location will help you to avoid mistakenly dropping off the wrong cargo. Secondly, choose your ship wisely. We advise selecting a ship that has more SCU capacity than you need. This will allow easier movement of cargo and avoids any unnecessary cargo Jenga. SCU cargo containers can sometimes be as large as 32 SCU. So be conscious that you have ship to cater for this. You also ideally want a ship that has an onboard tractor beam. Ships with individual cargo bays are ideal for multi-contract hauling. Starcom recommends ships such as the Argo Raft, the RSI Hermes, the Drake Caterpillar, and the Anvil Karak. Finally, be prepared. Look at upgrading your ship components, in particular your quantum drive. Grade A is essential to minimize your travel time. Alongside a standard multi-tool, bring along a max lift tractor beam tool, and if possible, an Argo Atlas to assist with cargo loading and unloading. That concludes this training program. Congratulations! You are now ready to join our Starcom Haulers Association and begin your logistics career. If you found this module useful, please share it with fellow logistics pilots who may not yet be using the Hauler app. I want to thank TheSpaceCoder for his hard work on the Hauler app. Be sure to check out his channel linked below. You can follow the app's development progress closely by joining his Discord. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more upcoming training programs. I've been John at Starcom, and thank you for watching.